Megan Bailey joins us today from the Warren County Extension Office. Today we're talking about an event they have coming up in honor of Dairy Month, which is going on all the month of June. Great to have you here, Megan.
Thanks. I'm very excited to be here to talk to you.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about Dairy Month. Do you know when this kind of got started?
Actually, it's a very important time because it started 75 years ago this month. So not only are we celebrating June Dairy Month, but the fact that we've been able to carry this on for 75 years, which is great. And I also want to take the time before we really get started this morning, I want to thank all of our dairy farmers out there. They work 365 days a year in all the weather conditions to make sure, you know, their cows are happy, their cows are safe, and to make sure that we as consumers have a nutritious, wholesome, and safe product.
So important to this area, yeah.
Very important because we actually have numerous dairies in South Central Kentucky in our viewing area, more than pretty much anybody else in the state. So it's a great thing, and we really need to thank those people.
Yeah, always nice to let them know how much we appreciate it.
That's
for sure.
Right.
Okay, so what's kind of the purpose of Dairy Month? Just kind of raising awareness about this issue?
It is. Dairy Month first is we're going to want to thank, you know, the farmers for providing us with this product, and it's also a time to let the consumers know about what a nutritious product milk is and how lucky we are that we can so easily get it. I mean, very rarely have you ever went to the grocery store and there not been milk there. So that's a great thing too. And also that milk actually has 9 essential nutrients, which means that it allows us to get what we need just in a little 8-ounce cup. It's great.
Great product for us. All right, let's talk about June Dairy Day that you guys have coming up. Kind of explain what this is.
Well, June Dairy Day, it's going to be the first time we've had this particular event in Warren County at the Extension Office. But what we're doing is we're going to teach the public actually how to make their own mozzarella cheese, which is very exciting because we're going to learn how to take maybe even local milk or the milk that we buy from the grocery store and turn it into a product that we can consume at home with our family. So we're going to go over mozzarella cheese. We're also going to learn how to make homemade butter. And not only just butter, but cinnamon butter, which I'm a fan of.
Oh,
to
yeah,
put on
me
your
too.
rolls and stuff,
That's
which
so
is very good.
Yeah.
And we're also going to work with our family consumer science agent, Brittany Young, and she is going to teach everybody how to make homemade pizza to incorporate their cheese that they made and actually eat it for lunch that day.
Yeah.
And we'll also talk about more the nutritious aspect of milk and how we need to at least have that 3 times a day in our diet.
Okay, now you actually brought along some other tools for us today, some different graphs that are pretty helpful to people.
One of the graphs that we have in front of us is actually showing about how milk is actually good on your pocket to purchase. And the reason for that is 25 cents will get you 8 ounces of milk. And in that 8 ounces is your 9 essential nutrients that we talked about earlier. And that's comparative to Coke, which is also 8 ounces for 25 cents relatively, and you're not getting those nutrients out of that. Orange juice, you're only going to be getting 4 ounces for that 25 cents, and it doesn't have as many nutrients as milk. So a lot of times think, oh, that gallon of milk is so expensive, it's too high, but really when you're comparing it to other things, the benefits of it really outweigh that, and it's not any higher than your soda beverages.
Yeah, nice different way to think about it, than we traditionally have. Okay, now the June Dairy Day that's coming up, now who's allowed to kind of sign up for this and be a part of it?
Anybody's allowed. We do have a limit though for only 30 people to be able to come.
Okay.
And one thing, if you'll call the Extension Office today and you're the first one to call, you'll get a free goodie bag when you show up to the event. So we want people to come and join us. Okay,
you see the info there on your screen. June Dairy Day coming up on the 8th out there at the Extension Office. As she said, learn to make cheese and butter, and then you get to take it home,
You get to take it home.
Done. All righty, as she said, first person to call gets this awesome bag. Call them at the number there on your screen for a little more info. Megan, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. We'll be back in a second.